Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's got to be 4:02 on Wednesday, a Wednesday. I'm Marijuana Man, and this is From Under the Influence, which we certainly are. Beside me sits Al the Alchemist, which he certainly is.
What's going on?
I saw him turn weed into smoke this morning, right before my very eyes.
I've turned weed into gold as well. Golden dust.
Golden dust. I've seen some of that in a little jar. I don't know if I smoked any.
Yeah, you smoked some. I had it on video. Sorry, Greg.
So yeah, we're here again atop the first floor, which would put us squarely on the second floor of Cannabis Culture headquarters, downtown Vancouver. We're glad you could tune into the show. I see a whole bunch of people in the chat already. And we have guests in the house. Let's call this camera better. Whoa, you bet you didn't expect that. Taylor's here.
Yay, hi. How's
And
everybody doing?
her friend Isla.
And Isla. Yeah, I have Isla with me. I don't think she's been on the show before.
No.
Not at all. Isla
No,
is new,
I don't think so.
Everybody be nice to
Have
Isla.
you?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
No, she's been with us for like almost a year now. And we haven't been on the show for months.
Cool.
So we're back. And we're going to be
Nice.
here as much as we possibly can. So I got time on Wednesdays.
Nice.
It's going to be here from 4 to 5. So stoked to be back and stoked to talk to you guys in the chat. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's so nice out. I'm excited to get high.
What's your shirt say?
It says, I pot leaf, New York. One of my Bake to BC girls was in New York last month for the whole month doing some sort of art school thing. And she had so much fun and smoked weed whenever she could and ran to all the kiosks looking for one of these like pot leaf ones. And yeah, she said it's really sketchy smoking weed out there. Really sketchy smoking weed out there.
It's probably sketchy doing a lot
Nobody
of
will sell it to you, like not at all. Like just nobody will. They're just like, we'll smoke it with you, no problem, but we won't sell it to you. So. But that's cool, whatever.
Isla, what's your shirt say?
It's just a pot leaf.
She's got a pot skirt on too. Lots of pot leaves.
Nice.
over
You have
here.
pot leaves on your skirt too.
Yeah, she does.
I don't know. I think you should stand up and show that off. It's pretty nice. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. We're decorated.
Where'd you get that?
Online, and my friend got back from Thailand, and she got this for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you've been enjoying being with the BC girls?
Yeah.
Baked in BC
I love
clan?
it.
She's awesome. She did her first 420 when we just had. And
Oh, you were
she-
at 420?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
She rocked it. She was the one wearing the bunny ears. She's one of the girls wearing the bunny ears. I gave free range to be bunnies on
Haha.
420 this year.
Well, so I suspect that you'll both be joining us Cannabis Day.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yes.
We will. We will. We're excited about it. Now she's second time around, ready to roll. Cannabis Day is like the same, but it's got a different feel to it for sure.
It does.
And it's warm, so we can wear it the hell
usually
we want.
warm and skimpier outfits
Yeah, look
prevail.
for skirts. Look for skirts, people, because
Yeah.
celebrate the warmth.
Well, so they will be looking in on the chat, so I want you to be on your best behavior out there. And if you got some questions, maybe they can
Yeah, we're right here in
find
the
them
chat.
for us or
We
help
have an
us
iPad,
fend
too.
off.
We have articles. We've been,
Oh, we got
we got everything now.
iPads.
You came back prepared, Greg.
A lot of talk about iPads today.
A lot of talk about
Lots of
iPads.
iPad talk today.
Apparently, if you go to the TD Bank,
No, it's the Royal Bank.
the Royal Bank,
Yeah.
who had record profits, 2 billion in the last quarter. Just in fucking 3 months. They're giving away mini iPads if you
Really?
give
Yeah,
them
you just
your
got to open
money.
up a bank
An
account.
account?
They should be standing on the corner giving those out to anyone until everyone's got one. These fucking banks. It's a bizarre thing in our world how when I watch the news, they talk about the profits that the banks make and somehow gauge that our economy is good as a result of it. Because the Royal Bank made $2 billion, things are great. Well, the Royal Bank, where do you think they get their money? from all these people using their debit cards.
Yeah.
Hey, for every
From
cash
overdraft.
transaction, everything online, every fucking cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And they'll give you a mini iPad. If they could find even like a micro mini iPad, they'd
They
give
looked
you
for those,
that
but they did not.
instead. Yeah. So I don't play along with the banks. Never have. They don't like me, and I don't like them. Because virtually everything that they've ever said to me was no. No, you can't have that. No, we're not doing that. No, you don't qualify. So, that's my take on the banks giving out fucking iPad minis.
I know, it's
Eh?
stupid.
So then you can bank online. Huh?
I do bank
Cha-ching.
online, but like, I still have to go to the bank.
Do you do it on your iPad mini?
I do it on my MacBook Air.
Did the bank provide that for you?
MacBook Air.
What?
Did the bank provide that for you?
No, my boss did.
That's just as good.
Is that like an Air Jordan?
I know. If you felt how light this thing is, hold
It
this.
is the size of a shoe.
So that he can see this.
Wow.
Right?
As light as air.
Yeah. It's like ridiculously light, and it's so. Like, oh, the thinness.
I couldn't even show you that on camera. I don't have.
It's
Yeah.
so thin.
Oh no, I don't have a license from Apple to say that
Well, I
how
guess so. I think
light that
they're gonna come
is.
after us.
Charles Barkley will come to your house and
We got endorsed by Raw recently.
endorsed by Raw. I've
Use your raw papers every day. Yeah, it's awesome. They sent us like a bunch of stuff, including like so many frisbees, like a whole bunch
cool.
of
We'll
raw
throw-
frisbees.
Can
so
we
like,
throw those out at Cannabis Day?
I can actually, yeah, I'll bring a few. We can do that. That'd be so much fun.
Sure, it would be.
You could actually do like a good
Nothing
toss.
like getting a frisbee in the head out of fucking
yeah, I
nowhere,
guess so.
right?
Eh? Sorry, it's not. Oh,
It
Just
happens.
pick.
Well, that's part of the fun, though.
but yeah, they were awesome. I have a bunch of raw clothes, so I'll wear those on the show, and
Cool.
it's they were super nice.
Well, maybe we could take a bag and put a whole bunch of joints in it, put it on the bottom of the
On
frisbee.
the frisbee, yeah. It would spray them
Open.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a genius.
I'm not a genius.
We're
Wow.
always thinking of
Close, too,
ways
at this
to
point.
throw
Idea.
weed at people.
Idea.
It's a high idea. Yeah.
I do wear jeans from time to time.
Idea. That's a new one.
Yeah, that's a good
A
one.
idea.
I see that being used in the
Yes.
repertoire, that's for
Wow.
sure.
Hats off to the coiner of that.
Ideas are the best ideas.
Usually, sometimes.
Well,
Scary.
let's see who's in the chat today.
Everyone, like, you know what? The only person I recognize is Canadian Giant right now. Oh, wait, no, and Sofa Snail. That's the only person I recognize. The only people.
Ginga's there too.
And Green Supreme. Okay. Okay, I see. But we got new names.
Sabbath fan too. Sort of. Wow.
Everyone
They
was
were
welcome.
early on in the signing up of Sabbath fans, eh? Sabbath fan too.
The second Sabbath fan ever.
Yeah.
It's actually Ozzy's mom.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Look at everybody who's there. Sweet Leaf by Sabbath. There you go. Well, it's been busy around here. I don't mind telling you. A lot of stuff goes on to keep the lounge going, and corral full of staff. Stone staff, too.
Oh,
They should do a fucking... If they ever did a reality show, and they've been talking about it recently, and I think they started shooting some of it, but how real they can get is beyond me. But if they ever could, it is hilarious. The shit that we do. The stuff
Oh, yeah.
people say. And we do it all by smoking as much weed as you see us smoke here on the show.
All day.
All day. The staff,
All day,
too.
every day.
So... It's
I can
very,
attest to this.
it's very unusual place not only to work but to then try to manage a dozen or so people who are smoking weed the whole way through their shift. It's takes some practice. So live and learn, and that's what we do. But everybody seems to be able to make it through their shift all right. Now, there's a ton of news that I've found about marijuana, oddly enough.
Come on.
Yeah, really.
They're actually reporting cannabis news?
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's a story I read that marijuana-infused coffee is now on the shelves. Marijuana-infused coffee. That's me. That's my
Where's
old,
that from?
That's
Who?
my
Who's
whole
making
You ever
life.
thought of doing that?
Huh?
You ever thought of
Infusing
doing
the
that?
coffee? No.
Yeah.
What company is it?
They are called Mirth Provisions. Washington state-based. They plan to release a cannabis-infused cold brew coffee called Legal. They plan to. Huh. Yeah, well.
I plan to do a lot of things.
Yeah, I
but
apologize
most of
to the
them never
viewers
happen.
for coming up with a story where they haven't even done it. It's not a fucking story. They plan to. Sad. I'm not too sure who cares about infused coffee, but I suppose somebody will drink it.
Oh, Starbucks.
Somebody will fall down. Somebody will hate it. A child will get it, sell it to his friend.
A pet.
What did I see on the news this morning? Well, it was a stupid story, but anyway, apparently you can go into fast food places and they have like a secret menu that you can order off of. And like if you go into McDonald's and say, I want a Monster Mac, they know what it is and they'll
Oh yeah,
give
it's
it to
same
you.
with Burger King. If you
What?
if you ever going to Burger King and you're ordering a hamburger, you say heavy all fresh.
Why? What does that mean?
It means that they'll specifically make it for you, and heavy all means they put an abundance of toppings on.
What
Well,
in
this
the
And
hell?
monster,
they're inside.
the Monster
Okay.
Mac is got 8 patties on it.
Okay.
Like it's this, and
That's a little
apparently there's people have found out or know that you can go into these places and different fast food outfits and get shit that's not on their menu that is way wacko, and they all know what it is, and nothing needs to be said. You just get it.
Isn't that interesting?
It is very interesting.
We're in the age of secret societies.
But one of these products was, in fact, a cotton candy frappuccino. Right? Which is a fucking, I don't know. But the newscaster pointed out to me that her 10-year-old daughter has been hounding her to have one of these. You go, well, it shouldn't even be for kids.
No.
From Starbucks, a candy cane or cotton candy frappuccino.
But
Right?
it's- I mean, like, I remember when we'd get an ice cap from Tim Hortons. My mom, that was a big deal, and they would tell us how terrible the caffeine was, and only reason you were getting it is because there was this much in it, and kill me and get me on meth.
Well, my mother actually served me coffee every morning for breakfast when I was a kid.
Really?
No shit, she poured it on my cereal. It was shredded wheat, like regular shredded wheat, and she'd pour hot coffee and milk, a little sugar
What?
every day.
Really though?
Yeah, it's the only way I've ever eaten it. Really, the only way I like it.
That would be good. I could see that being good with
Oh,
shredded
yeah.
wheat, and my dad used to eat shredded wheat every single day. But with coffee,
I really like it. Actually, it's.
I wonder why you drink so much coffee
But
now.
at the same time, if in the evening after dinner when they were having coffee and I said, "Hey, I'd like a cup of coffee," they'd go, "What? Are you
The
kidding?
fuck is wrong with you?
It's not for kids. You can't have coffee." So you just kind of knew, all right? But no,
Cereal
I don't know.
coffee's different than after dinner coffee.
Yeah. Now here's a follow-up story. Well, we're probably coming up to 4:20 here
So did
soon.
you ever go to Starbucks and try ordering the Shreddies coffee?
Yeah. I don't frequent Starbucks.
I want the cotton candy Shreddies coffee
and a Monster Mac.
and a Monster Mac
Yeah,
to
if you
boot.
say it to the wrong one,
Heavy all fresh.
bad shit happens to
He
you.
did the Mac. He did the Monster Mac.
No, marijuana-infused coffee. Now, just wait. right? Out of Colorado and Washington State, you will see marijuana infused into every possible thing that they can possibly think of and try to sell it to you.
I
Because
heard
it's
they're making cookies now.
it's a wide open market.
There's like weed cookies and weed brownies
No,
and
you
stuff.
can't do
I
that.
heard something about this stuff.
That's not even possible.
That's what I thought.
Candy bar. There was a news broadcaster fucking
A marijuana candy bar. Come on.
was-
Now you're this
Yeah.
is just far fetched.
she was in Washington or Colorado covering marijuana story and ate herself a chocolate bar while she was working and then freaked out.
Oh yeah.
I
would.
heard something
Yeah,
about this.
Yeah, Maureen is her name. But now they've made a big deal about
Not
the
too bright.
infused stuff. Yeah, not too smart.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Hey,
Hooray.
I got 418.
Oh.
I got
Alice says 420. I see what it is.
Well,
Mine
we're
says 418 too.
we're going with that. You say it's 420. It's
iPad is
420.
wrong.
I'm down.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Isla,
actually 2 minutes.
where do you come from?
Victoria.
From Victoria.
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Yes,
Nice. But now you live in Vancouver.
I do. Moved here since October.
Because it's way more fun.
It is way more fun. Sorry, Victoria.
Well,
Victorians.
yeah. But those who've been to Victoria know.
I like Victoria.
It's nice. No,
It's-
it's nice. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
quaint.
It's quaint.
There you go.
I'm
Very
excited to go
quaint.
out there at night. Like my best friend just moved there, so I've been going there quite often. Over on the ferry on foot, which is strange for me because I'm usually in my car. And like, I've got to have fun. Downtown's kind of neat.
It is.
Like they're a little
There's no
more
high
like
rises?
yeah, no high rises or
Because of
anything. And
the
it's just
bylaw?
kind of a little more.
Yeah, it's all
I don't know.
centrally located for so the old people don't have to walk around
I'd
Yeah.
too
love to
far.
retire
eh?
Yeah.
there.
They beat to
Yeah,
a different
there
drum,
you
that's
go.
for sure.
I don't know.
Well,
Glad
Yeah,
to be
that-
here
yeah, nice. Well, glad to have you.
and a part of the movement in Vancouver.
Yeah, I guess so. There's more of
Yeah,
that
it's
going
a
on
lot.
here.
Yeah.
We're working at it. No, you can see Marius' head in that shot. He's sitting on the couch behind us. Now,
He is, yeah, watching. He is watching.
from marijuana-infused coffee, there's been a new study. A new study. This is not an old one that they've just dredged up. There's a new one from the University of Pennsylvania. You know the university.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
U of P.
The new study has found higher incidences of restlessness and sleep deprivation among marijuana users.
Well, that's from all the fucking weed coffee they're drinking.
Why do they? What's back in that?
It's the Kush.
Well, researchers at that aforementioned University of Pennsylvania surveyed the sleep habits of 1,800 former and current marijuana users. The users reported higher rates of sleeplessness and drowsiness compared with non-users. So they had sleeplessness
But they were drowsy.
and drowsiness.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well,
I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that
when
too.
I eat too many edibles, like let's say I'll mow down
Happy
like
420.
a
Yeah.
couple grams.
No,
of
I got
hash, a bunch of
421.
cookies.
What has
Uh-oh.
happened today?
Time warp.
We must have started the show 2 minutes late.
No, that's impossible. We're never late.
Weird. That is
What
strange.
the fuck? Everything's stopped. Is everybody okay in the chat?
It felt
Everybody's
like
so good in
things
the
were a
chat.
little
They're
slower.
they
Tra-
think that Marius is sad because he's in the corner.
Well, duh. But look at Cameron 2 compared to that.
Oh yeah,
But-
way better.
Way
Way
better.
Still
Way
feel
better.
bad Marius in the corner.
This-
Especially because me and Marius kind of match. Like almost, we're like just opposite like cannabis colors, and it's kind of awesome.
Wow,
He got the memo.
it's like a Broadway show in here.
Broadway show. Eh?
Actually, it's RIFA World Cup day here on the show.
Is it FIFA right now? I don't know anything about soccer.
Who
I think that's
does?
soccer. Okay.
Not
just
in
making
this
sure.
country.
All right.
Most popular
elusive.
sport in the world,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Which is crazy. I was
No.
like, I don't know shit
All you
about. Like
need
I
is
do
a
know lots about
ball.
it because I played it, but not professional soccer.
All you need is a ball. right? Or something round.
I guess you're right, because
So
In
that
some
Anybody
countries
can
it's a
play
head.
it.
everyone can play.
yeah, no, you're right.
Huh?
In
Oh.
some countries it's a head.
Sometimes. It's round.
We're
Be
just-
round
Terrible,
enough.
We're just
True.
playing
Still
soccer
did
with
it.
the head of our dictator.
Oh, like
Goaltender probably not want to catch the ball, but yeah, that's funny. RIFA World Cup, come on. It's high quality material here on the show. Fresh
the
jokes
relay by
every
chance?
week.
Almost tastes like
I'm not
Williams
sure.
Wonder.
Huh?
That almost tastes like Williams Wonder.
Oh, that could be OG Wreck. OREC. The OREC. Yeah, smoking some killer weed here. I don't know what it is. OG train wreck, maybe?
it's
full
whatever you guys
flavor.
passed over here was tasty as hell. I don't know what it was, but
This one's Sister M.
it's what?
Sister M.
I've smoked that.
Smoking a lot of joints there on camera, too.
A lot of joints.
We should,
Should get some
marijuana
weed
use can bring sleeplessness and drowsiness at the same time.
I mean, I don't sleep well anyways, so it's hard for me to say, but there are times, like in the morning, if I have to get up or something really early, I need a couple more hours of sleep, I smoke a bowl quickly and go back to sleep, I'm fucking sleeping. Like, I sleep for a long time. But at nighttime, I can sit up until 3 in the morning smoking joints, just like begging myself to sleep, and I just won't. So I don't know.
Sometimes when I do edibles, I'll eat like a whole whack load of them. And I get like, I'm super tired, but I can't sleep. I just lay in bed
Yep.
fucking
Yep.
ripped, nodding on.
And it makes you
nodding off
think
with-
though. Does it? And I find my brain races too. So I'll lay in bed and think because it's so like quiet. I'll put like my laptop in bed or something just to like distract myself because I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Well,
Stop thinking.
I don't get much sleep because I keep getting up and rolling joints. Rolling another joint. I wake up, roll a joint.
You think you'd sleep more if you had a joint roller?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Yes. More nonsense coming out of the University of Pennsylvania. Knuckleheads down there
Yeah,
coming up
Penn
with this shit.
State University, I don't know, man.
See, they still haven't had a chance to actually examine marijuana. Just 1,800 users and ex-users. Wow, look at how much good-sized chunk of hash you got in that
Is that
case,
hash?
I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, David
That
Brown's
is
hat.
That's not hash. I'm gonna be
beautiful.
disappointed.
Wow.
David Malmolavine.
It's my hash portfolio, or my hash folio, as they say.
Hash polio.
Yes. You gotta step up your game in these post-legalization days.
Got to join the green rush.
That's David's Beavis and Butthead name, Hashfolio.
That's funny. That's funny.
Well, I looked up further about sleeplessness. That's
Did,
not so easy to say, sleeplessness.
It's very
Marijuana
very
makes you
prominent
gives
in
you
Seattle.
sleepless nights. So I went to the Mayo Clinic, and I don't usually like Mayo,
No, males.
but yeah, hold the Mayo Clinic if you would.
Hey, what kind of mushroom is in your tea?
They list the common
is that a
causes
tea
of
bag?
insomnia. Most common causes of insomnia.
Is that a type of haze?
That's one of them. Huh?
Is that a type of haze?
Yeah.
Insomnia haze.
Insomnia haze.
It's
That'd be good.
yeah.
They have amnesia
it's
haze.
amnesia haze crossed with Kush.
Yeah, always. Apparently, stress is one of the most common forms of causing insomnia. Stress.
Nothing about cannabis from the Mayo Clinic.
No, but if you've got concerns about work, school, health, family,
25 milligrams.
the world ending,
Thanks, baby.
you
The
run,
world ending.
yeah, you never waking up from sleep, stressful life events, such as the death of a loved one, divorce, or a job loss, may lead to insomnia.
Yeah,
And
I
then
can
got
see
5
that.
of
Call your doctor if you have suicidal thoughts
About insomnia.
about insomnia.
I'm thinking of killing insomnia.
Ask your doctor if insomnia is right for you.
I want to kill the insomnia within me.
Oh, what are these girls smoking over here? What are you kids smoking on camera
What's
too?
going on? They got
They
a
got
space stick.
Some sort of space stick.
I was talking to Enrico today, and his space stick is pretty much approved for the Canadian
I
patent.
don't. I think we should call it
He's gonna
something
have
else.
he's gonna patent for the sublimator by December.
Nice.
There's zero opposition on all of his points of claim.
Okay.
You
for
guys
Canada.
smoking extracts over there?
I don't.
What?
Oh no, that's a e-smoke thing.
E-smoke.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Not THC smoke.
No, I'm totally I'm not here every day anymore, and it's not around me. I just don't smoke extracts. I smoke hash,
Probably just as well.
bubble hash, but
Do you find that you get higher now that you don't smoke extracts?
it's I don't know, but I know that I don't have like terrible times. I was getting like so high that I was just like sitting there like a zombie, and it just like wasn't fun. And when I smoke a joint, no matter if I've smoked 1 or 10 that day, I want to feel that feeling that you get from getting stoned. And when I have any of that stuff in my life, like within a few days of smoking weed and stuff, I don't get stoned anymore.
Are you
And
getting enough sleep?
Are you experiencing insomnia?
Some insomnia.
It could be caused
Not
by
so
Mayo.
much insomnia.
Was that right? It's
Way
Mayo. Mayo
much.
is the leading cause of insomnia.
Mayo.
Mayo.
Mayo?
O
Yeah.
says
I don't
from
eat any
the
mayo. Well,
Chipotle
it's not
Clinic.
true. I eat a lot of Chipotle. That's funny.
Oh,
ate
well, there
Chipotle
you go.
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well, according to the
love
Chipotle clinic,
now maybe anxiety is keeping you awake at night. That's
Thinking keeps me awake at night.
well, thinking is the leading cause of anxiety.
I know.
says
like the
here.
good thing.
Worrying about being able to go to sleep can make it harder to fall asleep.
Oh no!
I always assume that it's gonna go all right for me.
Do you think
Not
I'm
till
gonna be
I
able
get
to
there.
sleep? Can I sleep? And then you might be depressed because you're not able to sleep.
Darn.
All right? You might have trouble sleeping if you're depressed. Huh. Interesting.
It sounds like a very terrible cycle to get into.
Oh, cocaine. Yeah, if you have a lot of cocaine, you might.
Yeah, if
Not
you do
be
lots of coke, the
sleeping
chances are you're not
much.
sleeping.
If you have poor sleep habits, one of those poor habits being not sleeping
Could lead to
could
not
lead to
sleeping.
insomnia.
Interesting.
Really. Caffeine's right there. Nicotine and alcohol. And eating too much late in the evening. Those are the common causes of insomnia. Marijuana's not on the list.
Nope. Didn't even make it. Not
No.
even in the top 10.
No. So,
Not even honorable mentions. Oh yeah, by the way, a little too much weed might.
the new
no honor-
study.
honorable mentions. Sad.
Yeah. University of Pennsylvania. Next. So,
What about the kids though?
yes.
You know,
Next. Kids.
got to think of the
Kids
kids
today.
and the
Get out
pets.
of the way. Huh?
The kids and the pets.
Yeah.
How is that coffee going to affect the pets? This is what I want to know.
The Pope doesn't care.
No.
Because I saw on the news, this is fucking crazy. The Pope made a statement that married people should not substitute pets for children.
Really?
Why?
Why?
Wow. I don't think I watched any more of the story to find out why. I don't
That's
imagine he
stupid.
said why.
That's what I'd plan on. I don't plan on getting married, but if I did, I wouldn't have kids. And
From a guy who not in his life is he going to have kids. The
No,
fuck?
but he's the leader of an organization of pedophiliacs,
ew, what the fuck?
right? You know, think of how many Catholic priests,
They need
bishops,
more
cardinals,
kids.
and the such get shuffled from parish to parish because of pedophilia accusations, and the church doesn't prosecute their cardinals or anything. They just move them to a different spot.
Okay.
And it's very hard to actually prosecute a high-ranking member of the Catholic Church.
Okay.
So Yeah, of course they want more kids in their parishes.
All right. More children.
The
Go
brutality
Pope.
of it all.
Yeah,
Go
fucking
Pope.
weirdos.
Oh yeah, these people are nuts. That's what you can count on
Yeah.
out there is that they're all fucking crazy. The whole world's going crazy.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing that's going on here with the medical marijuana scheme that they have and the number of applications that Health
Scheme,
Canada
scam,
is
something.
receiving.
Oh, that's lots. It's through
There's a
the
lot
roof.
of them. Yep.
Well, the department's received 858 applications as of late last month, and
Yeah.
new ones are coming in at an average of 25 a
day.
week.
A week?
Yes.
Now, a certain percentage of those are right off the hop didn't qualify.
20 of them.
20 of them didn't qualify?
No, I
No,
don't.
it's more than that. It's 100 and something that didn't qualify. And then some of those were incomplete. But yeah.
Some of those were incomplete.
Yeah, so out of all 800, there's still probably half of them that are
Well,
eligible for processing.
I'm not too sure how many licensed grow laboratories they're going to license, actually. But at present, apparently, I've heard through the grapevine that the whole program has only received 3,800 orders since they changed it.
Yep.
3,800 orders now. And half of that is been provided by Peace Naturals.
Oh boy. Peace Naturals. Didn't they have a recall?
No, that wasn't Peace Naturals.
No.
Was it?
Yep. And Peace Naturals bragged that they wouldn't have to refund any of the money because those people had already consumed most of it. Yeah.
Well, I
they'd
went
already
on
consumed it.
Peace.
Oh
I went
my
on
God.
Peace Naturals website and looked
Yeah.
up
Okay. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
what they got, and it's just embarrassing
It's all a bunch
how
of shit.
Well, yeah, it is all a bunch of shit. They're presenting themselves totally as this whole fucking in-your-face medicinal
Fucking
one-stop shopping for all your needs. Yet,
liars and pirates.
then when you read their strains, it's like you're reading fucking High Times description of seeds, how ripped you're going to get, and they have 23 strains that they offer.
Who? Peace Naturals.
Peace Naturals. With names like Nice and Easy, right? Like a fucking rapper or whatever. Nice and Easy. You go, wow, this is medicinal? With
Now,
the
which
cute
I wonder what
little
strains they
name?
actually are.
Huh?
I wonder what strains they actually are.
No idea. They don't tell you anything more than
You
that.
know, they're just renaming clones that they got from the fucking domestic market.
Yeah. I don't like
Absolutely.
that. I don't like that. Some of these places are
Absolutely.
taking
Bunch
that
of bullshit.
and
So that
changing the name.
tells
You
me
don't know
they're
what you're
liars,
getting.
right? They're right there. They're
So-
misleading their patients.
Yeah, it's stressful.
Well, here's how they mislead them further. They talk about, they went on about the difference between cannabis or indicas and sativas.
Well, right there, they're
The
misleading.
same bullshit as before.
Apparently we're a little laggy, just so you guys know.
Huh?
Apparently we're a little laggy, says the chat. Just so you guys know.
So what are we supposed to do about that?
I didn't know if
How
we're
do I
always laggy, if we're
adjust
not.
for that?
Oh no, there's a crank.
Oh, just talk faster.
There's a crank on the computer that you got.
it just speeds it up.
It stops.
Screw
the
you,
lag.
Al.
Yeah,
Screw
yeah,
you.
It's the lag gap or.
Yeah, gotta feed the
I didn't know
squirrel
if we could
more.
fix it. I don't know how the interwebs works.
No. They talk about the difference, what they suggested between indicas and sativas, and they talk from a medicinal point of view that the indica is going to make you more relaxed, good for bedtime, sativa, more of a day thing, keep you up and out there. Now,
Makes me so mad because it's not. Like
in their catalog, oddly enough, they got 23 strains. Every one of them sold out, not available. There's only one. They've only got one.
No, they got 23, man. Oh wait, no, we got one. Wait, no, we got 23.
One. And
Wait,
this
no,
is
we
a
only got one.
ground up version of something.
It's a
is-
ground up version of a lie.
Well, yeah, which is $4.50 a gram. Everything else is $6 a gram, except for this one called Monroe, which is
Monroe Liars Grind.
$9.50 a gram. Sold out, but
Oh yeah, they don't got the Monroe.
here's trade you.
Nice.
They here's what they say about this strain. Now, they say the difference between indicas and sativas too is that sativas generally will have more THC. All right, they said that. Now,
It's just a bunch of rhetoric they've picked up from an Ed Rosenthal book from the 70s, man.
they haven't even got
It's
it,
like-
even got that right. But here's their strain. It's $9.50 a gram. It's got the highest THC level that they report at 20%.
Oh, big deal.
Now, they say it's called Monroe. Like, it's just another stupid made-up name. They say it's a fantastic variety for those who require fast symptom relief. Monroe is a fast-acting indica dominant variety.
But you know, sativas have more THC.
But sativas have more
And
THC.
the highest THC producing strain on their menu is an indica. Again, a bunch of fucking liars.
Yeah. It's all bullshit, folks. I think, yeah. But
There are no indicas.
if
Actually, there are no sativas.
see, when the program ran before, only 9,000 people actually bought their weed from Health Canada's providers. So if they let 900 people have licenses, that'll be like 10 customers each. Won't be so overwhelmed, and maybe Peace Naturals won't be sold out all the time. Maybe they'll have some of this
Maybe they'll
super indica that
maybe
they
they'll
have.
have to close their doors.
But it's just so jokey, right? Yet on the outside, they're pretending it again to be medicinal, and it's not. It's just recreational weed gone,
Gone stupid.
yeah, gone stupid. They're giving recreational weed a bad name. So,
They're taking pot rhetoric to a new level.
let me throw it over to camera two. There, look at that. That's a way better shot than
Yeah.
Al and I, even if we even keep talking.
Hi. You're gonna keep talking. Keep it over here. I'm just chatting, trying to like zone in. I'm stoned.
Well, see,
I'm also
let's.
stoned.
Anybody
time.
smoking anything notable
I
out
asked,
there?
and they're like, "We're all vaping."
They're all vaping.
I know. It was like a huge moment for me. I was like, "What? Like everyone's vaping?
Wow.
Because no one's vaping here.
It'd
Not
be-
that like you have, like you can't, but it's just I found it strange that no one's like smoking like a fat bong rip of whatever."
I was riding my bike today, so I couldn't bring my vaporizer.
Vaping
Yeah, you usually
sweet
do have yours
blue.
too. You're right. You're one of them too.
I am one of them.
Need a vape wagon.
Greg's like a
Fully
diehard
converted to some
joint
of
smoker.
them.
I've
though.
got embassies with me
I
at
just
all
love
times.
consuming cannabis. So,
You still smoke
whatever.
those. It's so insane. Like, where do you even get those? Like,
I have an old Vietnamese
at
woman
the
in
Canadian
Chinatown. that
actually, and she carries them for you?
I trade her wooden teeth for them.
I've whittled you some
Shut
new
up.
teeth.
Where do you actually get those ones?
Mama-san,
I've never seen them.
I've whittled some new
everywhere.
teeth for you.
Really?
Can I have some
Oh
papers?
yeah, these things, and that's why I smoke them, is because you can buy them in any gas station anywhere, and you're not gonna go, oh, they don't have my Roz fucking hemp zipper paper.
What happens when you go away somewhere and you have to? Well, when you
Take
travel
'em.
before.
Go? They've been to Amsterdam. They
bring
go
your- you
everywhere
bring your
with me. I'm gonna take them to Australia, everywhere, because you know you're not gonna get them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't get hassled so much. They're tobacco. There's
No, you're right. You're
essentially
right.
cigarette
Yeah.
papers now.
They can't think that anybody is crazy enough to roll their weed with that stuff still.
Yeah. But comes in handy if you need to fix.
And you always know they're your pack.
If
You,
you
like, it
can-
never gets jacked.
No one ever steals them.
Even if they know it's your joint.
Katrina's the only one that ever uses one from time to
Will
time.
she?
And she still owes me for that. But
She owes you like 6 papers, eh?
She should have came today. I put out a big thing last week, though, saying that we were starting the show again. So then they'll book their slots or whatever.
You're gonna have your own show?
No, with you guys. With you guys. Just
Nice.
with them, I have to like let them know, you know, Wednesdays, who wants to be on. We go from
Nice.
there. It's a
Nice.
process, all right?
Wednesdays,
it's a
eh?
process, Greg.
Process.
You're just going to tape it Wednesdays. Well, there was some interesting doings in the United States last week.
What did they doings?
The
Was that JJ doings?
yeah.
Yeah. Senator JJ doings.
Well, the American House of Representatives told the DEA to step down. That they're not to be using any resources to bother people to go after medical marijuana patients and providers in jurisdiction where state law says pot
Wow.
can be legally prescribed.
Hey, that's pretty heavy.
Yep.
It
It
really is.
absolutely is. They told the DEA to fucking stop it. And
Stop picking
acknowledge
on those
that
kids.
they are not above the law. So they're getting tired of the DEA and their bullshit.
Now, I wonder how
Which is
long
good.
before prestigious members of the House of Reps get brought down.
Start falling off
Yeah.
bridges and shit.
Oh, well, this guy gets arrested for something bad. This guy gets caught drinking and driving. This one, you know, murders
Yeah, the DEA.
his wife. You watch, there's going to be some weird shit happening soon. It's like those 6 bankers, international bankers, that all committed suicide within a week. J.P. Morgan in London, they left the CEO's body in the courtyard, all like splattered for I don't know, it was like 6 or 7 hours for every employee to see. This is what happens when you don't adhere to the plan.
Yeah.
If this is what we could do to your boss, think of what we could do to you.
If they can get to him, well, they can get to me. Oh, no, it works every time.
Oh yeah.
But,
Those naughty DEA kids
yeah.
picking on all the sick kids in the playground.
So that's fairly encouraging that they're telling the DEA to
It is. That's awesome.
sit. We'll see what happens. Very
I just
encouraging.
wish that the DEA wasn't as diabolical as they are, and I figured that they would actually listen. But
Well,
I,
they're just going to have to make
to
other
me, I don't
plans.
think it matters who tells the DEA to do stuff. If it's not the DEA saying it, the DEA doesn't listen.
Yeah. Well, they're going to run out of stuff to do. The DEA.
Aren't they a private entity, the DEA?
No. Government agency. But they have drug in their name.
No, but it's one of the. It's either DEA or CIA that is. They're considered a private entity within the government.
Like, I only have 200
It's one of the
now,
two.
and that took me.
Oh, that'd be both of them then. No, they pretty much do whatever they want. Anywhere they want. So drugs, they play a pretty big role in the evils of the world, but not from where you'd think. It's not from junkies in the alley and people selling the demon heroin to our children.
No.
The evil exists in these fucking DEA and CIA profiting from those things. Huge amounts, and then doing bad shit around the world to continue to profit from those things. And more. They would be found implicated in the idea that there are way more drugs being used on this planet because of them. That they've actually promoted the use of the drugs because they make the money from the sale of said drugs.
Well, if you want to buy wholesale, it's pretty much the only place to go when you're buying in large enough quantity.
So they're freaking out. They are freaking out, thinking that this is going to be taken out from under them, and they would not have a clue how to operate. It's the same thing with all the police forces from fucking sea to shining sea, who are seeing now that all the money that they've received over the years here has been to fight marijuana, and that's about to go away. They're going, we don't know what to do. How can we fit in? Eh?
They don't know where they fit in. They don't fit in
They
anymore.
don't fit in.
No.
But certainly here in Canada, they got nothing else to do. There's not much going on here. There's not a lot of mayhem. Not a lot of shootings. If you live in Chicago, holy fuck. There is bullets whizzing everywhere all day long. That's in one city.
Yeah, Chicago has a very high mortality rate.
It's all close to the water too, Lake Michigan or whatever they're on. I came across a map that shows you all the major crime in your neighborhood and pictures of the people who did it. The whole fucking lineup. Oh yeah, they're right into it. And that's why they need all they need all these cops, I think. But if you're going
It's
to have
just
all these cops,
advertising.
just surround my house.
All the dealers are like, yeah, man, I got my face on that.
Yeah.
Everybody everywhere is going to know, who to come to. If you need a kilo, you need an 8-ball, some guns, go see this guy. This is the hood he operates in.
Yeah. So there was a 23-year-old woman in Seattle last week was handing out flyers that had buds taped to them.
What?
Marijuana buds
Nice.
taped to them. Although this reporter called them nuggets.
Like nuggets. I'm handing out nuggets.
So now that I read it,
Okay.
it doesn't really say that it's not a fucking chicken nugget.
All right.
But no, it was marijuana.
Some infused nuggets.
So, yeah, she was handing these out downtown Seattle.
Cool.
She said she first came up with the idea in New York, where she lived during the government shutdown. What the fuck? Why do they bother, eh? Because several of her friends were affected by it. Oh, she wanted to distract them from the stress, which was causing them insomnia, apparently. Her passing out the pot
it's
in
one
the
of the
Big
leading
Apple
causes.
drew plenty of coverage from the media. Really? Didn't know. She thought people would be amused by it.
They were
It
mad.
says, the flyer said, "These are tough times. Take this weed and keep your spirits high." Huh. Well, good for you. What's her name? Yenny. Yenny. No, a weed fairy they called her.
Nice.
Or him. No. A fairy indeed. Well, that's pretty cool that both in New York and Seattle that she got into no trouble. They called the police department. Of course, these fucking journalists, they always do, called the police department to ask about the pot distribution. Was not immediately returned.
They're like, what? We didn't know about that. Now
Yeah.
poor Yenny's all fucked up, sitting on charges.
Yeah. Cops knew nothing of it because they're sitting around at the down there at the station doing nothing.
We're getting high.
Now, here's an interesting story. I don't know, interesting. Minnesota. That's became the 22nd state to legalize marijuana for medical purposes. But you can't smoke it. You're not allowed to smoke the marijuana.
Makes sense. Wow.
Minnesota, they went, well, we'll be different. We'll be different than everyone else. Even though marijuana's been smoked for all
You gotta
these
use it.
thousands
You gotta
of
put it
years.
Under your pillow.
Yeah.
You stick that under your pillow, and you get the medical benefits of it.
Yeah.
Promotes well-being.
Yeah. Get the leaf wet and put it under your eyelid or something.
Yeah.
No,
Please don't fail.
they will.
Don't try that at home.
Yeah. Medical marijuana will not be allowed in leaf form.
Well, only in bud.
Yeah. I don't know.
See, I just think that means they're gonna make people trim their weed. You can't have any shake.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They have no clue how it's going to be administered, and this is just some
Or
more
maybe it's only extracts. Maybe they're like, yeah, have at it. Make
Yeah,
all
they-
the BHO you want, motherfuckers.
being bamboozled by this fucking snake oil that's out there.
Yep.
The Phoenix Tears, and, whatever else it is. Not snake oil necessarily, but
Well, it's
that's what they think is the only thing for
it
Minnesota.
it just makes, I don't know, kind of makes me mad because it's the plant is doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because somebody makes oil and puts their name on that oil doesn't mean that person is curing anybody. It's the plant that's curing the people.
Always. And for thousands of years, people have done that by smoking it to no ill effect,
Smoking
I
it,
might
eating
point
it.
out.
It's
It's not like nobody's just died of marijuana. Nobody's fucking come forward and said, "Oh, I'm sick. My lungs are bad because
you
of
hear that lots
marijuana."
in the news.
Huh?
How the weed killed the son because he got into drug dealing and then it led to a gunfight over
Yeah.
a kilo of blow. The weed killed.
Yeah. Weed'll get you. But no, like, I don't know. Cigarettes have given smoking a bad name. Like, really. They have, because there is no proof to suggest that smoking cannabis is bad for you. There's proof to exist that smoking cannabis is good for you.
This is true.
Cigarettes are bad for you. There's a pretty good idea of that. But so's smoking a fucking piece of rubber. Which I've done.
Popcorn.
I've done that.
Smoking popcorn's not good.
Smoking popcorn's not bad. Well, I don't know. But
I knew a guy that took a hot
Right.
knife rip of popcorn and he choked for a long time.
if marijuana is good to attack cancer, how could they say that there's carcinogens in its smoke?
Well, carbon, right? Carbon's a carcinogen. But whatever, there's carbon in barbecued steak.
Good carbon. Oh, and I really like that carbon. Barbecued anything.
But barbecued steak can
They
cause
say, well,
cancer
that's
too.
good. So they say. I've never heard anyone die of eating T-bones
Well,
because they were barbecued.
he would have lived longer if they were boiled T-bones.
You'd have to eat
Supposed
all.
to boil those T-bones, man.
You'd have to eat all the charcoal that was in the barbecue as well. Probably. Don't get me wrong. I love barbecue.
Oh, me too.
No. So, Minnesota, idiots. But you're trying, right? It's just showing that you're not so smart as the rest of the other states. And you'll come around and you'll be embarrassed and take a while because you don't want to really say, oh, well, we fucked up. I thought that wrestler was the governor of Minnesota, isn't he? Wasn't
Jesse
he?
Ventura?
Jesse Ventura?
I don't watch
Yeah,
wrestling.
Not for a long time, I don't think.
But was it Minnesota?
Yeah.
Well, you should call them and say, well, fucking wake up. You guys are making me look stupid.
Maybe he'll do a conspiracy theory on it.
Yeah, why? They said no smoke in Minnesota. Stupid.
There's a guy that died in one of his episodes.
I don't believe it.
All right.
Is he really dead?
Flat out. It's, yeah. Suffered a mysterious seizure and heart attack while doing an episode on the CIA death ray pen device that they have.
Wow.
And he gave a list of all the scientists that were connected to it that are all dead. All kinds of
That's
stuff.
crazy.
It was a wicked episode. It
Kinda
actually
coincidental.
canned the whole series for a year before they brought out these episodes.
Well, sorry, I was distracted by the chat.
What are they saying? Bunch of
don't-
no good.
I don't know. I kind of lost focus too, and then started thinking about other things.
We're talking about food. We're talking about food.
Food.
Oh,
deep
really?
fried food.
Oh, yeah. We're 45 minutes into the show, everybody's thinking about food.
Oh
They're
yeah.
thinking about barbecued T-bones. is what they're
T-bone
thinking
barbecue,
about.
yeah.
Barbecued T-bones.
Where do you people come from that are in the chat? Anybody from Uruguay?
Earth.
No.
Your house. These are all quite big, except for like your house one, I guess.
Haha.
Just moved from Ontario to the Okanagan.
Wow, nice. That's
Down
a
south,
good down south.
near Wasaga
Mars.
Beach.
Uh-oh.
Wasaga Beach. My uncle lived in
Trailer
Wasaga
Tash.
I know one person here that's just moved to Victoria. It's from where you are. I'm from where
Atlantic
you
Canada.
are. You can't spell it.
Wow. That is a huge place. Atlantic Canada.
Yeah, I
Say.
said, wow, big.
Newfoundland, Labradors in Atlantic Canada. Huge. Well, at least Red Oktoberfest is on his way or her way out of hell. Dube in Texas? Really? What part of Texas? Jody's going there. To
Is
s-
she?
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Very
She's
nice.
going to Fort Worth. How much is
She's
a
doing-
Fort Worth?
Yeah, she's going to do an estimate, I think.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell 'em how much their fort is worth.
No, she's going there for a normal thing about
Just normal things like-
legalizing marijuana.
Like walking around, general tourism, just normal stuff.
Jody is going to speak at the Texas Normal Conference,
Yep.
or conference, as O has written. Yes. Oddly enough, online yesterday I saw a headline that said, Texas to legalize marijuana by 2019. And then I saw that very same story this morning. It said by 2015.
2015?
Yeah. First day it said 2019, and I thought, wow, well, that's weird. And then today it said 2015. So I thought, well, maybe Jody doesn't have to go and speak. If they've already got it decided.
It's already figured out.
Yeah, they're off, who said 19? Make it 15.
See, that would be a hard thing to achieve. They would have to have complete control over the winners of the elections.
Well, you got to feel like we're winning a little bit when it says that marijuana to be legalized in Texas
Well, like I said,
at any time.
I think we're being thrown a bone.
Yeah.
I think it's just like they did with the Egyptians, and they said, "Here's some beer."
Steak bone.
Yeah, here's some beer, guys. Keep
Here's
working.
some beer,
Yeah, that's what
guys.
they did-
To
that's what they
who?
did
The
in Egypt.
Egyptians. They kept them drunk to build the pyramids?
Yeah, here's some beer. They did it with sugar. Now they're doing it with cannabis, I think. Keep working, keep your heads down, it's all good.
I saw the most fascinating thing about gold the other day. They suggest that there's enough gold inside the earth to cover it completely 12 feet thick.
Wow.
And such a minute portion of this gold has been discovered.
Well, they better keep that quiet because it's going to devalue the shit out of gold. What happens when they find that it's one of the most abundant?
We can't stop. We like shiny stuff. This is what they concluded as to why humans took a liking to the gold. It was because it was shiny.
I don't know. I think there's a deep metaphysical thing.
And
We
it
know it's a
didn't
conductor.
and it didn't rust. Right.
But
The
I
other ones
think-
do.
I think the more gold they harvest out of the earth, the less healthy the earth is going to be. Gold and oil are, the oil.
Wow.
Oil eventually turns to diamond, right? And we know that crystals are a huge conductor, and so is gold.
Don't
And-
mess with the gold.
Yeah.
Now there was more news out of Uruguay, as there always is. Such a popular place. the leading politician who was against legalizing marijuana was not elected to run for his party. Right? He was the main guy against marijuana, and he didn't get elected.
That's awesome.
So he doesn't get to play. But no, they're going ahead with it full of... I read a story that suggested that they were prepared to sell the marijuana for 85 cents to $1 a gram. And they had calculated that was the way to get out from underneath the black market.
I'll take a few pounds and some bubble bags.
Yeah. But they're on the right track. The Uruguayans,
Yep.
I'd have to say, they're smart people and seem to understand a
Wonder how long
little
before It's going
bit.
to catch on through the rest of South America.
Huh?
I say, I wonder how long before it's going to catch on through the rest of South America.
Not long. They'll see how it works and they'll say, hey, that works good.
I think there's going to be
If
a
it
huge
does.
chain reaction.
All right.
Cool.
That's it. So, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all?
That's all she wrote.
That's all I got. I've given 110%. 2 days in a row, so I'm down a quart.
Wow.
No one even says quart anymore. It's not a popular term. Yeah. It's a fun word to say, quart.
Quart?
Yeah, yeah. Squat. Anything
When I was
with
a kid, my
Q
mom
in it.
used to
Oh,
say,
there's
"Hey,
Jody.
Can you go to the store and go get a quart of milk? A quart of milk.
Yeah, that's the last time you heard it. There's Jody. She
That was a
can
liter.
help us kill time. Yeah, well, let's get her up there on a creeping can. Look at her.
Their cameras on.
You can come to a microphone and say hi if you want.
If I'm okay, I could say a quick thing. Say a quick. What's the quick thing? Quick thing.
Nice.
Yeah, Marc's getting out soonish.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little wild. It's a little crazy.
It is unbelievably
What did he
short.
say? I tweeted today from him. What did he say? Let me find out the number. Oh, immigration picks him up in 5 weeks tomorrow.
Cool.
Nice.
There you
Weeks now. It's
5
down
weeks
to
tomorrow.
weeks.
She's got just
wild.
over an ounce left.
Yeah.
So if you're going to smoke a gram a day, it's not even going to be an ounce and a half until Mark's out.
Jody, tell them
puffing.
they can find your panel at the Canadian Investor Conference on the front page of Pod TV right now.
Yeah, if you want to see me speak about marijuana and money, go to the front page of cannabisculture.com. Yeah, at Pot TV. That was me speaking
Perfect
to the news
shot.
network at
It is, it's a
the
good shot.
Canadian Investors Conference. I'm a little tired right now. I'm going to Texas this weekend. I fly off on Friday to the Texas Drug Policy Conference. So if you are in the southern USA and you're watching, make an effort to get out to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas for the conference this weekend. I'll be there and quite a number of other people will be there too. So come say hi. It's one of my last U.S. speaking engagements that I know of. So yeah, there you go. Rare opportunity. Meet the Emery while she's available. And then I'm off. Okay, I gotta go send Marc money to keep him fed. So
All right.
now.
Bye, Jody.
Thanks for coming by.
Guys, thanks for the chat. Oh yeah, and I'll do a show tomorrow, I swear.
All right. Damn it.
Bye, Jody.
I swear. Yeah, there you go.
Jody doesn't swear.
Never.
Not too much. Well, thanks a lot to you ladies for being here with us
Thanks
today.
for having us.
It was good.
Hope you had fun, got stoned like me.
You
Yeah.
Come
We'll be
back
here next
anytime.
You
Sure.
brought your bong down and
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
plan.
didn't hit any bubble.
What's going on in Baked in BC world?
I don't know. We've teamed up with Raw and with this other company called Elementium Lighter, getting ready for Cannabis Day, getting shirts ready for Cannabis Day. Doing a photo shoot for the shirts for Cannabis Day, so you can find all that stuff if you go to Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Just type in Baked in BC. You can find all of our stuff. Yeah, all stores will be restocked soon with all these new prints that I have coming out, and big changes / same thing, but just bigger, better, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm like really stoked for Cannabis Day just because of
Fuck yeah.
sunshine.
Because it rocks.
Well, yeah, but sunshine and pot.
It should be
Raw frisbees with joints.
I'm stoked.
and not quite as packed.
And not quite as packed. And,
And
a Cannabis
huge
farmers
market.
And the
It'll be,
Cannabis Culture tent.
You know what we could do?
They'll
is
be
we could
extremely
take-
well stocked too.
We could take 4 medtainers without lids, or just any tube,
Yeah.
put them on the top of the frisbee,
Okay.
and pack them full of joints, and then there would be 4 tubes
Yep.
spitting out joints.
I see what you're getting at.
Always thinking this
I'm going
guy.
to ring frisbees. Don't even worry.
That's why he's called.
Do you remember the Busby?
Al.
No?
The Busby?
The Busby. The
That made a
Busby was a
sound?
frisbee pipe.
Oh,
it was
yeah, I
so
do. I
fucking
remember
awesome.
that. I do remember that,
Busbies were
too.
so cool, man.
Yeah. Totally remember that.
Yeah.
You light the middle of it and you throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a little lid on it and everything, and there was 4 tubes that went through it.
I've never seen it in action, but did it smoke as it flew?
No. What it was like, you know those smokeless lids? They just have a little hole in it
Smokeless bowl, yeah.
Yeah. So it had one of those lids on it, and it had 4 tubes with caps on them, and you just throw it, and then you take a cap off and you take a rip. Or 4 people can hit the Busby all at once.
There needs to be more Nerf weed products. They should have Nerf bongs.
Nerf bongs, yeah.
I don't
that'd
know
be,
about putting a flame to a Nerf bong, dude.
maybe just a
Well,
coating.
You have glass in the middle, but you just have it in a Nerf
Oh.
case.
case.
Sublimator's coming out with a line of bongs, and it's a glass blower that works in the aerospace industry, specifically with NASA, that is going to be helping us design and will be blowing and spearheading the whole glass side of Sublimator.
Right, your sublimator clean.
Well, it's
Or like-
medical and science glass is one thing, but this is aerospace quality glass. Haha, that's crazy.
Never liked the Aero bar.
Aero bar.
Yeah.
Brandon.
It's the aerospace that I didn't like in the Aero bar because you could see how you were getting ripped off.
Getting ripped off in the spaces.
Full of bubbles. Hey?
Well, this would be a little
The
different.
rip off is in the name. Air. You buy an air, you go, really? Give me that chocolate bar with a whole lot less stuff in it, would you?
How much does that arrow actually weigh?
The empty one.
Genius invention.
Yeah, and they sold millions.
Well, Mirage came after Arrow, and it was the same thing.
Gone.
Yeah,
You think you see it, but you don't.
it's full of bubbles.
It's a mirage. All right. Yes. Thanks, Isla, for you being here too.
Yeah. Thank
Hope you had fun, and you'll come back. Don't forget to come back.
I will come back. For sure.
And you can see her at Cannabis Day, too. She'll be there.
Jeremiah and
Helping you out
Marius
so
are
much.
here on the couch. Behind them,
Back here somewhere.
guy named Brian sitting over there.
Oh, nice.
So
Solar toke.
a solar toke.
Yeah,
Nice.
those are nice.
They are always nice. Well,
Get it to
what
work.
happened? Well, thanks a lot for Al for being here.
Thanks for having
As always, it's fun, and we appreciate you guys tuning in too. Always. His name works in so many contexts.
Oh yeah. One letter
Except
short
for
of
the
all.
word context.
No.
No, he puts the Al in context. And thanks to you folks for joining in the chat. It's always fun to see your fake names and bright colored stuff and disjointed sentences and words.
Disjointed.
I
Yeah,
have no
'cause they
clue what
didn't-
they're talking
They didn't
about.
have a joint during every sentence.
No,
So
completely
there were a lot of them
disjointed.
that were disjointed.
Yeah, disjoint was a good one. And also thanks to all you people who will eventually watch this and comment on YouTube.
The old
yeah.
YouTube comments.
Yeah, come and see us if you want. We're here always. 307 West Hastings. Stores open 7 days a week to help you out. They got 10. What sublimator contest?
Oh yeah, there's a sublimator contest. Giving away a free sublimator.
It's worth $900 plus.
The
and
kit,
all
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to do is sign up for the YouTube. Here, maybe I should tell the mic. All you
This
have to
just
do.
in.
This just in. All you have to do to be entered in the Sublimator free Sublimator contest on Pod TV is go sign up for both the Pod TV and Sublimator YouTube pages. Just subscribe to them. So go to youtube.com/Pod TV Network and youtube.com/Sublimator and subscribe to both of those. You'll automatically be entered in the draw to win a Sublimator. Wow. It's a Dab-O-Matic medical kit. It has the cage on it. It's a really nice one.
Yeah, the Dab Master.
It's worth like $1,000 plus, or like a $920 plus tax, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
Well,
go check that out. Sign up. Tell your friends.
good on.
That's got the pimped out stainless steel 3-ring bong base.
Titanium, I believe. Oh yeah, the stainless steel base, but the thing's made of titanium.
Yeah, the Dab Master itself is titanium.
Wow, cool. Well, that's good on Enrico to kick down on something like that. And you
He
get
said,
a chance
he
to
said
win.
after the announcement yesterday, 500 new viewers on Sublimator. So,
that's just first
so,
day,
so 500 on Pot TV as well.
Yeah, it's not
Nice.
bad.
Not viewers, new members.
It's gonna be a good draw because it's not gonna be too huge. People have a pretty good chance of winning. So.
I'm signing up tonight. I already got a sublimator. Like it. Don't use it all that often. I forget to turn it on. And when I think about having a sublimator hit, you go, oh, well, if I can smoke 2 joints
Yeah,
by the
turn
time
it
it
on.
warms up. And then you go, and then forget totally that you turned it on.
See what we have at the house is there's a light switch that operates a plug. So it's just plugged into
It's
that
plugged
plug
in.
and fucking
When
as soon
the-
as that
when
light
the
switch goes
light's
on in
on,
the
yeah.
morning, boom, sublimator's on.
Yeah. Well,
It's awesome. We got a lab plugged into there.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll try that. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Where'd my weed go? There it is.
It's hiding.
I'm Marijuana Man. Thanks for watching. Peace and pot.